a fatty brisket. I got my barbecue shoes on. Gonna smoke me
Welcome
a
to
fatty brisket.
BBQPitBoys.com. Today we're cooking up some birria tacos at the pit, and it's real easy to do, of course. All right. For the birria tacos, we're choosing beef today. This is beef shank. Here we've got some cilantro. We've got some garlic. All right. We've got an onion. You're going to need a lime. You're going to need some dried chilies. We've got a poblano and a guajillo here. All right. Here we've got a tablespoon of thyme, a couple bay leaves, oregano. Here we've got some cinnamon and clove. We got some salt. We got chipotle and adobo sauce. Here we've got a can of diced tomatoes. All right. We've got some beef broth. You're going to need some water, at least a couple cups, all right? And of course, you're going to need some corn tortillas. Now, let's get started. Now, we're doing birria, but here we have some beef shanks. Now, typically, Mexican birria is, of course, either lamb or goat, which is often marinated first, right, in vinegar to get the gaminess out. But with beef, there's no gaminess at all, so no pre-soak required. So we've salted them, right? We're going to sear them on both sides. Now, you would think this would be real tender, right? No, it's full of connective tissue. You can't eat it with a butter knife. So we'll show you how we deal with that. Now, the next thing you want to do is prepare your dried chilies. That's kind of easy, right? Here, Joseph Q is removing some of the seeds. You can do that, huh? Or you can leave some, either or. But anyway, open them up and get rid of some of the seeds. Now, having done that, we want to reconstitute the chilies, right? They're dried chilies. So we'll just throw a cup of water in there. It won't take long. Bring it up to simmer, and it will reconstitute. That won't take long at all. Perfect. And like I said, they've been reconstituted. Now, of course, you could use fresh chilies if you want. That's up to you, but this is generally the easiest way. Now, we're going to take these reconstituted chilies, and we're going to put them in a fancy-ass chop-a-liter, right? Now, the old way was to do this by hand, but this is what electricity is for, right? So in go the chilies. We're putting a little bit of water in there. And we have the chipotle and adobo sauce. That'll kick up some more heat. Oh, this is going to be good. You know that. And we'll give it a spin. Whew. Oh, baby. Perfect. Now, let's return the beef shanks to the pot. All right? And the beef shanks need to cook for a good long time. Like I told you, they're tough. And it'll take maybe 2.5, 3 hours at a slow simmer. And here we're going to add, of course, some garlic. Going in with the onion. And of course, don't be stingy on the garlic. Everything goes better with garlic, right? Next, we're going to add some dried cinnamon and clove. Here we've got some oregano. In goes some beef broth. Here we've got some diced tomatoes. All right. And here's our chopolated mix. Ooh, there's some flavor in there. It's gonna be good. All right, add a little more water just to top it off. Because again, we're gonna simmer these beef shanks, and we're gonna simmer them for a long time to get them nice and tender. Perfect. And in a miracle of time, these beef shanks have been cooked. It's been 3 hours. Plenty of time to cut the lawn, right? Go to church, whatever you got going on. Look at that. Perfect. tenderized. It is like a rich beef stew, unlike anything you've had. Now, we're going to take a little bit of this broth off the top. We're going to put it aside. Now, the great thing about these burritos is your local Mexican restaurant has them. Fortunately, you can go down and have theirs. Saves you a bit of time. But it's always better if you do it yourself, right? All right. So, we're going to take the pot off the grill, and we'll put our cast iron griddle on top. All right. Heat it up. Now, next, we're going to take these beef shanks, and you can see how tender they are, right? Fall off the bone. And we're going to chop them up with our 10-inch butcher, right? You can see how tender that is. That's the way to do beef shank. Oh, man. Can you smell that, Martha? It smells good. Oh, we're going to be eating good tonight. All right. Perfect. Now, the birria is done, right? But of course, we're going to turn it into tacos. And this is all the rage, right? In fact, you can't get enough of these. So you probably all know about making tacos, right? But we're going to take these corn tortilla shells, right? We've got the mini ones here. And we're going to dip them in our sauce, just like that. And throw them on the hot griddle. Perfect. This is part of it, right? You want to sear up them tacos, right? Those shells, those tortilla shells. Perfect. Get them done on both sides quickly. This is part of the technique. Man. And trust me, you're going to want to make a bunch of these, right? I'd say 6 per, at least. Now, let's take some of our birria, all right? Put it right on top. Tender, full of flavor, beef. Oh, man. Right? And you don't want to rush it. This is all about the good things in life, right? And no, the snow don't bother us. Not at all. All right. Now we want to add some cheese. And Oaxacan is preferred cheese, right? Queso. But you could use some Monterey Jack or what you have available, right? But a good Mexican cheese is always best. Perfect. Oh, man. Are you kidding me? Oh. This is the part. The best part. Those tortilla shells are getting nice and crispy. That cheese melting all over that beef shank. Lord have mercy. All right. Now, I know most of you could go through these 3 real quick with a couple cervezas. So be sure to make a bunch. The kids are going to be standing in line. And take a look at that. Oh, man. Now, I guess we could have shortened up this video a bit, right? Because most people like that fast food experience. A couple minutes in the drive up, right? To hell with that. This is what it's about. Whew. Sounds like they're bringing in the cerveza. All right, just flip them, get them crispy, and that's what it's all about, right? On these birria tacos. Now, we've got our dipping sauce. That's traditional. We'll take some of the cilantro, put it in there. Ooh-wee. Yeah. This recipe is all about the dipping sauce with the onion, the lime in there. Yeah. Perfect. That cilantro. Now, this is the part where the pit master is going to eat in front of you, and he does not apologize. Take a look at that. When you serve these up, everybody gets their own dipping bowl, right? It's good. Oh, man. Whew. So if you got a few hours to spend Sunday afternoon, this is a great recipe for you, family, and friends. Takes a few hours to do. Time for a few cervezas, kick back. And this is what it's all about right here. Oh, man. Now, for the exact recipe, head on over to our website. While you're there, start a chapter. It's easy to sign up. If you're on the book, follow us. If you're on the tube, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. We really appreciate your support. So the next time you're looking for a recipe for your pit, check out BBQPitBoys.com.